Mama's Input. Today I'm going to go over how to clean the Vicks Humidifier that we use. Before I get started, please hit that like button, also that subscribe button, so that way I can keep you up to date for more of Mama's Input videos. I'm clumsy, I'm sorry. So I have two solutions here. You can use a 10-to-1 Clorox solution to clean this humidifier, or you can do like I do, and we use like a 4-to-1 vinegar solution. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and mix that up real quick. We use a spray bottle. There we go. So I just kind of eyeball it. Get it like a quarter of the way full. Yeah, that'll do. It's a little bit much. Just rinse it out when you're done. Okay, so I just put some hot water with that. And now we get to cleaning. So with the bleach, I typically use gloves because I feel like the bleach really burns my hands, so be careful with that. With the vinegar, it doesn't really affect me. But you can still use the gloves. They're pretty cheap at Dollar General. So I am going to spray all this down as I take it apart. And this one's pretty dirty. Typically you want to clean these about once a week, especially if you're using tap water, or more often they suggest. If you start seeing mildew build up, you really want to get that clean because you don't want it to have a lot of bacteria in it. Definitely don't want to breathe it in, especially your kids. Whew, that is strong. So with the Vicks, it has this locking system. I can never get this thing. There we go. That's where you feel it. And this is actually really good because I can put my hand down in there and scrub it really well. Some humidifiers don't have that big of an opening, so this is great for cleaning. I'm just going to spray the outside really good. Usually like to work my way from the outside in. And then also, please, please, please make sure this is unplugged before you start cleaning it. Water and electricity just don't mix. And then spray it real good. And with this one, I made sure that the water was already dumped out completely before I started spraying it down. So that way I know that I can soak this really well in just the vinegar solution that I made. Okay, well, once I let this soak, I got my handy dandy old toothbrush that I use to scrub stuff. And I just start scrubbing. Just please don't put this in your mouth. For cleaning humidifiers, not teeth. And you can actually use this. Sometimes I know around here we like to use paper towels to really scrub it good. You can use a sponge on a stick, like a bottle brush is a great thing to use in this kind of cleaning. Sometimes you just need something good, like this little crevice right here. There's some dirt down in there. So you need something that really fits. And sometimes a paper towel is all you might have. I feel like I'm flossing the humidifier. There we go, I got it. So my little toothbrush didn't really get down in there too well. So sometimes you might need different cleaning techniques. So that's gotten pretty clean. So I'm gonna let that sit right there for a second. And I'm gonna clean the outside of this. So definitely you want to get in here where the mist comes. It comes through the bottom right here and out the top. So we do have some buildup right in here. We want to make sure we get good and clean. Once again, my toothbrush sucks at this part, so get out the handy dandy paper towel. And typically, like if you start cleaning, once you've done this a few times, it does not take that long. I'm going really slow right now just to kind of show you how I clean it. And I just get it to where I can't see any brown spots. That's usually when I say, oh, that's clean. Get that good and clean, that outside, especially at this top part. Definitely want to take the seal off and make sure you get it good and clean too. Because if any kind of mildew gets in there, it can break the seal and it won't contain the water in the tank. Then this is the piece at the top. We want to make sure we get good and clean. There we go. I thought this piece would pop off. Sorry, I have a little one that's just now waking up from her nap, so that's what you hear in the background. Get this good and clean. Woo. Now I have to clean my kitchen. Okay, so once I get them clean, I rinse them off. And so while I finish rinsing everything else off, I am going to put in my vinegar solution in the tank that I have left over in this jar. And you can fill it up, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do just a little bit. And take a brush and start scrub-a-dub-a-dubbing all the way around. You can fit your hand in there, so if you have a sponge, or I'm just going to use this towel for here, but really scrub it good. Typically you want to let it soak for about 20 minutes before you do this, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and start cleaning it. Make sure you get all the little areas. Like right here, it's kind of dirty. There we go. And then once I get that good and clean, I'll just get the water out. And, ooh, that is hot. I'll just rinse it, kind of get rid of some of that vinegary smell. Let's see if I can, okay. And then fill it back up. If you're gonna use it, go ahead and refill it to make it easier on you. And make sure you rinse your face real good to get some of the vinegar off of it. And then you can, turn this water off so you can hear me. So once I get it good and clean, I refill it and start putting it back together. Make sure it's flush down in there, sits down in there really well. And then you want to put this piece back on and it just pops right in so you can move it. There we go. You might want to also make sure that you wipe out where the filter goes. This is actually where the Vapo pad goes on this one, just to make sure there's no residue left in there. And then I just get it good and filled and let it sit for about an hour or two until the whole thing's dry. You can dry it off with a towel, but since it is electrical, I just like to let it sit and air dry for a little while. And that's about all you do. If you thought this video was helpful, please hit that like button, also that notification bell and that subscribe button. So that way I can keep you up to date on more of Mama's input videos and random stuff that's going on around here. But thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. Have a great day.